Hey everybody, welcome back to our Look for the Helper series, where we'll keep you informed and inspired while schools remain closed. My name is Steve Sofronis, Community Marketing Manager here at Elevation Education, and as always, if you'd like to share your story, you can go to bit.ly/ELLhelper. That link is in the top right-hand corner. You can go ahead and click on it now. You can also subscribe for updates right here on our channel, so you'll be the first to know when we release new resources. Today is Wednesday, April 15th, and we're going to highlight a podcast episode that we did with Ruben Diaz, who is the Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction at Parlier Unified School District in California's Central Valley. Parlier is an agricultural community with a very high percentage of English learners. Ruben talks about a lot of great things here that have to do with distance learning, sort of giving out devices equitably to students, making sure that there are translated contracts. But what he really gets into here, which I thought was really interesting toward the end of the podcast episode, which, by the way, you can find in the top right-hand corner, is we get into how this disruption might cause positive changes in education moving forward. And that's sort of what I want to get into in the rest of this video today. So there are some resources that can help us sort of begin to think about that. As I was reading through the news this morning, I found this article from Edutopia called Innovative Ways to Make Coronavirus a Teachable Moment. What I like about this is that the author provides some really great examples of things that you can do in content area classes. So we see math here, as well as biology, and there's some journalism, history, and if you scroll down, you'll find a lot more information here. Now, admittedly, this particular article is geared toward a more traditional student population. However, as we know, we can scaffold all of these activities for English learners. One way that we might be able to do that is through our Elevation Distance Learning site, which I have shared on this video series a few times. I wanted to let everybody know that we did release a new activity just last night. It is called Find the Fib. And as always, there's lots of information that you can use to help your students, your English learners, access content in a very meaningful way. So there's a video here. There's also some great resources that can be printed out or used as slides as well. So do check out that new activity. You'll find the link to Elevation Distance Learning in the top right-hand corner. I also wanted to mention another resource that we have just put out. It is another very short video series. This one is with my colleague, Jay Muller, who is on the training team here at Elevation Education. Some of you may know him from trainings. He's based in California, and he has created a video series on approaches to distance learning. So this really kind of threads the needle between thinking about what specific activities you can use for your English learners and how you go about actually setting up a distance learning environment for English learners. So he gets into really a lot of the nuts and bolts about what things need to be in place from Zoom, microphones, audio, etc., so that English learners have the information in a very accessible way, just like any other student. So that is another resource for you to take a look at. You can find the link to that particular video in the top right-hand corner and look out for others coming forward. That's it for this week's edition of our Look for the Helper series. Thanks so much for joining us. As always, stay safe and take care of each other.